Let's go to page 4 of the revision notes, which is about simple interest and compound interest. Okay. So for the simple interest, so don't worry. The question will tell you whether the interest is calculated by simple interest method or compound interest method. Okay. So this is a method. Okay, the method for calculating interest. And then there are the terms. Here are the terms. So originally we have the principal. That is the original amount of money. Okay. And for example, if I put into the bank, and then the bank will give me extra money, which is the interest. Okay. And which will be calculated by an interest rate. Interest rate is R% per annum. That is per year. Okay. So when you see per annum in the question, it means that it is just per year. Or what is actually important is the R%. Okay. And then the time is T. And T is measured in years. Okay, it's always in years. Okay, so if the question tells you that the period of time is 6 months, 6 months. So please do not write 6 for a T. Instead, what should you write? 6 over 12. Yes. Okay, which is just 1 over 2. Okay, so 6 months is just 1 over 2 year. Okay, half a year. All right, and then interest is the extra amount of money you get. But of course, if you put the principal, okay, the original amount of money in the bank, okay, the bank will not just give you the little extra part, okay, sometimes later. The bank will also give you back the original amount, okay, the original principal, okay. So the original principal and the extra part all together is called the amount, okay. 呢度咧，中文好似會容易記啲嘅。Principal 嘅中文就係本金，即係原本嗰個金額啦。Interest 就係利息啦，係嘛 ？Amount 係咩啊？我哋通常叫咩中文 ？Amount 就係本利和，即係本金同埋利息嘅總和。OK， 咁如果你擔心你自己唔記得嘅話咧，咁你寫低個中文佢啦。OK，Principal is本金 the original sum of money. Interest 利息 is the extra money. And then amount is the sum of these two things. Okay? So if it is calculated by simple interest method, then 大家記住喎，因為兩樣嘢有少少唔同嘅。Then we will calculate the interest first. Interest is calculated by principal times R% times T, the time. Okay, time is measured in years. And then, if the question asks to find the amount, then we will just add the interest to the principal. Okay, and then add it together, and you get the amount. So the main formula is the I. Okay, I is equal to P times R% times T. 點解會咁着重呢樣嘢咧？因為陣間咧 compound interest 嗰條公式咧，主要嗰條公式咧。係計咗 A 先嘅，係一定要計 A 先嘅 ，OK， 跟住先計翻個 I 咧，就要減翻就佢嘅，得唔得 ？Simple interest 條公式係計咗個 I 先嘅，計咗個 interest 先嘅 ，OK， 好啦 ，compound interest 係點樣啊 ？So we also have the principal, and then the interest rate, and the time, the interest, and the amount. Okay, we also have these 5 things, but we have one more thing. The question will tell you whether the interest is compounded how frequently. Okay, there are a few cases. If it is compounded yearly, then the M becomes 1. Compounded half yearly, M is 2. Compounded quarterly, M is 4. Compounded monthly, M is 12. Okay, just remember this, you'll be okay. And remember the formula. Okay, the formula is A equals P times 1 plus R% of M, and then to the power N. N is equal to M times T. Okay, M is here, and the T is the number of years. Okay, so that's like this. And if the question asks you to find the interest, then you need to calculate the amount first, and then take away the principal part. Okay, and the remaining part will be the interest. That's the extra part. Okay, so the concept is like this. Let's go to the questions. Can you find all the questions about simple interest? Can you recognize all of them? 我幫我睇睇啦，幫我圈邊低佢。邊條咧係關於 simple interest 嘅 ，only simple interest。有冇啊？有冇 simple interest 先睇下先。So all of them are compound interest, right? Okay, good. Let me just forget about simple interest. No, okay. So that may be simple interest problems. Right? Yes, because simple interest is actually simpler, right? Okay. So let's do something compound. Okay. What is the first one? Should be 13.11. Yes, let's do it together. 13.11, the multiple choice. So a sum, can you find this? Page 3. A sum of $50,000 is deposited at an interest rate of 8% PA per annum for 1 year, compounded monthly. Find the interest correct to the nearest dollar. Okay. So can you see that it is about compound interest because it said that it's compounded monthly. Okay. So it's not about simple interest. And if it is about compound interest, we have to find the amount first. But the question asks you to find the interest. So we need to find the amount first and then take away or subtract away the principal. Okay? So what is the P here? $50,000. Yes. So P is equal to 50,000. And what is our percent? 8%. Okay? What is T? T is the time, number of years. It's just 1 year. Can you see this? For 1 year. Can you find this? T is the number of years. T is time. Yes, that is here. Okay. And then what's M? 12. Yes, good. M is equal to 12. Okay. And then let me see. And then are we ready to find the A? Or we calculate the N first. N is equal to M times T, right? So that's 12 times 1. That is equal to 12. Okay? So let us prepare for our unknowns first. What's N is equal to M times T? Can you see this? So N is equal to 12. Okay? And then A, the amount. A is equal to, so I just write down the formula first. P times 1 plus R% over M to the power N, right? And in this case, our P is 50,000 and then times 1 plus R% is 8%. Divided by M, that is 12. And then N has been calculated to be 12. Okay? Can you follow for this line? 呢個到啦，阿超自己寫到嘅喎。嗱，你跟住咧佢話點準？認到呢啲數字係代入去呢啲英文字母裏邊，但係要記得條性佢。OK， 我邊度咧？嗱，我自己都會用，我講過多次啦。我喺計數機裏邊咧，我唔會用 percent 嗰個符號嘅。OK， 我從來唔會用嘅。我會將呢個8% 咧轉翻到0.08先，或者8除100咁樣先。OK， 再除12咁樣。So I think we really need the calculator this time. Okay. And then plus 1, and then to the power 12, and then multiply by 50,000. So it should be equal to 54149.97534. Can you get this number? Okay, so this is the amount. That is the sum of the principal and the interest. But the question asks us to find the interest only. So we need to subtract this number by the principal. So I should be equal to this number minus the principal, that should be 50,000. Okay, and then you use the calculator. It should be 4149.97534. When it is corrected to nearest dollar, and it should be equal to 4150. Okay, so this is the interest. You get this? Are you writing down? Okay, now we can try and do the next one. So that should be 15.10. Okay, thank you. So I think the remaining questions will be just the same. Let's do them. Let's do all of them. Which one? So give you 8 minutes to do this 4 questions. All of them are about compound interest. 如果頭先我係跟到嘅話咧，應該呢4題咧係即係所需要嘅技巧咧，佢一模一樣嘅。OK， 一樣咁簡單嘅啫，好難度啊！我反而擔心你哋撳機會撳錯啫。Yes。Anyone who do not have a calculator today? Do you need it? 自己試下撳喎，真係，因為呢一度係撳機係困難嘅喎，知唔知啊？撳咗啱佢字喎。你睇緊嘅時候咧，睇清楚佢係問你 amount 啊，定係個 interest。OK， 即係我覺得如果你撳機都撳啱嘅話咧，唯一有機會錯嘅咧就係睇錯。OK， 咁使唔使搞翻走個 key 嘅咧？要諗下呢樣嘢啊。Yes。 Finish. The first one is top, and then the second one is C. Are you correct? Okay, the 4 questions. The answers will be dog C, dog C. Are you correct? All correct? Good. And do you have any problems? Any step you need me to explain in detail? 得唔得？大家撳唔撳到機？撳唔到。都係啊，佢有陣時會問下 amount， 有陣時會問下 interest 嘅。OK， 咁你要留意嘅就係佢 compound 乜嘢嚟啦，係嘛？咁會決定呢個 M 係幾多啦，同埋嗰個次方咧係成大幾多倍咁樣嘅。OK。Are you confident in doing this type of question in the DSE? Now, so you see, all of them are DSE problems, the real DSE problems, just like this. Okay, just like this. Just need to remember the formula and then just follow the steps to be okay. Okay. So tomorrow I will talk about the next topic. That is about the factorization, remainder theorem, and factor theorem. Okay, so please remember to bring that worksheet back tomorrow. Okay, so set up. Bye, class.